White bitch had a boyfriend too?
I don't know.
Schindler.
It's kind of Schneider?
Schindler.
Schindler?
Yeah, Schindler.
Schneider.
German.
We got
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, go ahead.
You back on?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And after these, Adam also, who made us Lord of all thy creatures.
Okay, so look, wait. I think
skipped
we up a little higher.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to 51.
Enoch, go back to
I
Enoch.
got you right there.
48?
48. No. 50. The second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 50. And did it separate the one from the other? For the seventh part, namely, where the water was gathered together, might not hold them both.
Okay, exactly. So somebody for the dry, somebody for the wetland. Go ahead.
Unto Enoch, thou gavest one part, which was dried up the third day, that he should dwell in the same part.
Okay, so there's men at this period of time on the scene, and Adam still ain't out. There was men from the fifth day, and what is still the fifth day? What is separate? Because the fifth day is 1,000 years. This is a 1,000-year period of time. So part of the fifth day, man was made. Now he's given a group of men understanding. That's the Enoch. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Wherein are thousands hills.
1,000, which is the earth. Go ahead.
But unto Leviathan thou was given the seventh part.
Which is the sea, the dwell in the water, your serpents. Oh, and real quick, hold that. Real quick. Now, this brother told me a couple weeks ago about the oarfish that was washing up in Oceanside.
Yep.
Now, check this.
The Orofish?
Oarfish. Big ass.
Snake-like fish.
Like a
serpent-like fish.
Now, look. It's Japanese legend. Now, I'm just putting this out there. I'm not saying this is a fact, but I'm just saying it's Japanese legend that when oarfish start washing up on the beach, a major earthquake is coming. That's Japanese legend. The Japanese said when you see the oarfish beaching, because the oarfish are from an extremely deep, they're deep.
Yep.
It's rare a human even sees it. Scientists don't even know too much about the motherfucker. It dwells so deep. You see what I'm saying? So the Japanese...
One came up in Oceanside?
A few came
It's
up
two.
in Oceanside. Two.
One in Oceanside and another in another part of California.
What?
A 15-foot and a 14-foot.
Big ass,
Or
crazy motherfucker, okay?
Yeah.
That's that newly created, well, not the newly created, but that's what I look for, the beasts changing their natural place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we seeing it. And the fact is, and now that legend, now I usually won't give heed to a group legend, but the fact is, that sounds accurate. That sounds about right. You know?
Guess what? That's a lot. That earthquake could be the missiles hitting, man.
That's true.
Just
Because that is gonna start an earthquake.
Yeah, that dude is gonna shake off his axis, man.
It's gonna quake. It's gonna cause a quake in itself, and then that quake is gonna chain react other quakes.
Right.
Tectonic plates is gonna be off balance.
Shifting. It's gonna be. You're gonna see Mount Rainier gonna explode. All these mountains that are these volcanic mountains, these motherfuckers.
Landslides.
It's gonna be insane, man. They probably gonna aim a missile right for all these mountains, because that's brilliant to aim a missile at these. Man, they gonna aim a missile at 3 Mile Island. Missile gonna go right from Moscow to 3 Mile Island over there in Pennsylvania. That's just gonna take out the whole tri-state gonna be gone with that.
And once Pennsylvania in region number 3.
Yeah.
Region number 3. You feel me?
No. Pennsylvania. Is Pennsylvania in 3?
I think it was
think-
Washington D.C.
You're right. Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, because that's PA, right?
Yeah, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, and West Virginia and Delaware is also part of Region 3. But West Virginia and Delaware are small.
You think it's gonna cause an earthquake when the missiles is even shot off?
It could start a minor one.
Yeah, like so many of them motherfuckers will just be shot off. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna be shaking shit.
It could be shook the fuck
right.
up, man.
It's gonna be like that rug, you feel me, in Casper, you know, it just hit, and when you just rumbling number,
Yeah.
you know, that's how it's gonna do, man.
And
Everybody gonna feel that shit.
And that's why the Lord gonna beam us up. He gonna beam us up. We gonna go over there to the Middle East, fuck shit up. But really, we gotta get we leaving Earth for a second. You know what I'm saying? Then it said New Jerusalem shall come out of the sky. We leaving this mother because it's finna be fucked up in this. The whole Earth is finna be fucked over, man. Every place ain't gonna be utterly destroyed, but you gonna see evidence of this destruction. Just like you can see evidence when Mount St. Helens erupted, you can see evidence of Mount St. Helen ash that got into the atmosphere and circled the Earth. It was all over the world.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see
It's still
evidence
building,
of
huh?
this destruction. You said what?
Still building over
Yeah,
there.
we still building, man.
It's mathematics. Still building, yay.
But
Still on it
so
down for
Just like when Mount St. Helens erupted again, you know what I'm saying? The ash just got all in the atmosphere and it went all over the world. The same thing. You're going to have this fire, this smoke, ascend. It's going to be going all over the world. Molten ash, hot lava, all type of, again, them lava, these volcanic mountains is going to erupt, man, at that much disruption. Because the Lord been having, when the last time a fucking volcano went on, bro?
Shit, a minute, man.
Yeah.
Since Mount St. Helens, I
I'm
think.
about to say, yeah. Remember, what was that? What was that like?
It was before we was born, bro.
It was before we was born, bro.
When a volcano erupted?
When St. Helens erupted, yeah.
Oh.
There's been other volcanic activity.
Yeah, like.
I mean, in Hawaii,
warning.
you
It was
have
like
them.
that warning. It
You
was
have
like
them.
warnings.
There's always volcano flown in Hawaii, but it's not like on some blow uppy shit. You got all these. You got volcanoes all over America. Let's just deal with America. You got volcanoes all over America that's ready to blow, bro. That's ready to fucking blow, man. You mean to tell me this shit ain't gonna blow? This shit's gonna blow, man. It's gonna blow a lid off of something, man.
Yeah.
It could be it could be a combination of things.
That's that ash.
That's what it's gonna be.
It's just gonna be
Because
that.
tsunami's gonna come too.
Yes. Hey, I seen
Hey,
that.
tsunami probably gonna be what cools some shit off a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I seen a video of a tsunami the other day. Somebody caught that shit on tape. It was sick.
You're gonna have typhoons because it's gonna be extreme weather change. That's gonna bring in typhoons, tornadoes, hurricanes.
To all parts of the earth.
Hurricanes is for the Western
Yeah.
Hemisphere.
A lot.
So, it's gonna be all over the earth, brother, because this shit, the earth is gonna rock off its axis,
Right, man.
which is gonna change everything in this
Everything.
motherfucker. You will have area. It might have used to be tropical. Now that motherfucker is Arctic, man. You see
And all
what I'm
the
saying?
radiation from
It's
all the bombs
Arctic.
and everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? That shit's gonna fuck around you up as well, man.
You're gonna have your subtropical, your Mediterranean climates, your tropical climates, your Arctic. Antarctica might turn into a fucking island, man.
Yeah.
That shit might be the new Caribbean in Antarctica, man. You know,
Fucking desert.
you know, it might turn. The Sahara might be iced out,
Yeah.
and the Arctic turn into the Sahara, man.
This
You
the
see what
Ford
I'm
truck
saying?
right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. They said they getting rid of all the Crown Vics and they going to these SUVs. You see what I'm saying? They
And
going to
can-
them SUVs.
They can pack 4 or 5 people up in
They
them.
can pack a lot more people up in those, and they can do more damage. They got that whole little joint on the front.
And especially with
They be
motherfuckers who
running
running
through
away now too. You feel me? Niggas is on the go. Like you said with that police officer that got shot.
Yeah, yeah.
They gotta go. They gonna have to try to ram him down and get him.
They turning them shits into urban assault vehicles, man. For you people, for this martial law, they just getting ready.
Right,
He's talking about,
exactly.
4 or 5 months. He said the Crown Vic is going. When the last time you seen a cop not in a fucking Crown Vic, man?
Ooh.
Crown Vic is the official cop whip. You mean to tell me the cops is transitioning from a Crown Vic to an SUV? There's a reason for that, man. There's a reason
What
for
was
that.
the old school ones? There was Crown Vics too, just like
Yeah, just the
there's
old ass
choices,
Crown
uh-uh.
Vic.
The box
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 ones,
Chevys.
Yeah.
They have but shit, cause you got the Crown Vic is the Ford, and then you got the Caprice or the Capri.
Yeah, the Capri.
Which is the Chevy. You know, some different law enforcement, but you have the ones that got the contract with the Chevy gonna get a Chevy. Probably gonna get the
Funny thing is,
Little,
funny
Blazer
thing
or some
is,
shit.
because all the cop cars is hood cars.
yeah.
If you driving a Crown Vic right now, without the police, you know what I
You're a
mean?
gang
You're a
member.
gang member. If you are driving a fucking Caprice, all right,
You're a gang
fucking
member.
gang member.
That's right.
Why is that?
Cause them motherfuckers got up too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can drive the fuck out of them rides. That's why the police got them. We gonna drive the fuck out of this car.
Into
Big
the
enough to
fucking
put
ground.
a bigger engine in.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get back to that though, cause this is good, man. This shit is great right here. It's golden
Unto
scripture.
Enoch thou gavest one part, which was dried up the 3rd day, that he should dwell in the same part, wherein are 1,000 hills. But unto Leviathan thou gavest the 7th part, namely the moist, and hast kept him to be devoured of whom thou wilt, and when.
Kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt and when. Meaning the creatures that's in the sea is made to get devoured up whenever the Lord feel like it. That's why you got Jake, you got people that go fishing and stuff. Leviathan too, man. Because look, they've been looking for Leviathan for a long time, but they ain't found that nigga, man. All right? The Lord said what? He said he is to be devoured and found when I fucking say he's to be devoured and found. That's why you got these Discovery Channel shows. They want to go into Loch Ness. They want to find Leviathan. Leviathan ain't there. And Leviathan probably followed Jacob in a Loch Ness, man.
Right.
Keep it 1,000 with you, man. You know?
Right.
A lot of it was in Benjamites going up there in Scotland and stuff, in Ireland, man.
Nigga nasty for you, man.
Go ahead.
Upon the 6th day, thou gavest commandment unto the earth.
Now this is the 6th day.
6th day.
Now look, people is already out. Okay, we already put it. People is already out, man. Okay, before the 6th day. Now read.
Upon the 6th day, thou gavest commandment unto the earth, that thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things.
Now it's the listen. Now go back to verse. What is that? 47. I want you to go back to 47 because read. Yeah, read that. It said, now mind you, in the 6th day he made beasts, cattle, and creeping things. Now read 47.
Upon the 5th day thou settest unto the 7th part, where the waters were gathered, that it should bring forth living creatures, fowls, and fish.
Wait a minute. It said living creatures, fowls, and fish, a list. But now on the 6th day, it's bringing forth cattle and creeping things and beasts. Now let me ask you something. Outside of cattle, creeping things, beasts, fish, and fowl, what else is there on the planet Earth? What else?
That's the categories right there.
But not. That's not the point. That's not the point. The only thing else is man. But it already named. It told you that living creatures. Then fowls and fish were made on the 5th day, and on the 6th day it tells you that the creeping thing, the beast, and the cattle was made on the 6th day. So what other creature could it possibly be other than man that was created? And when it said living creature sprang out of the water, none.
And that still, just even more so, cuts evolution. Because beast came after, you feel me, the man was already here,
That's right.
man.
So how are we going to evolve?
So how are we going to evolve into that shit, man?
Out of the beast, yeah.
Like, y'all niggas
So
dumb.
look, understand. That's the reason why on the 4th day the Lord created the sweet things for taste, because we didn't have beasts and cattle to eat yet.
Right.
So what was we eating at that time?
Fish.
We was eating the lawful fish,
And bird.
and what about we was eating your chickens and such, the lawful poultry,
Turkey.
you know, and
Funny
we was
thing-
eating the
Funny thing is
vegetarian.
because
Right, huh?
that's where you get, that's where they get this fucked up ass theory that beef and shit is hard to fucking digest. Not saying that it probably isn't, because you know some of it does get kind of caught up into you,
Especially
whatever.
because we dealing with fucked up ass meat in this day.
One, we dealing with fucked up ass meat, but even then, we probably for like the brother just brought out, for 1,000 years we was only eating fish and poultry, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So it probably is something that it does. I'm not gonna say that that's harmful to us, but it is probably something that beef and and other
That's why
beasts,
it's harder to chew.
That's what I'm saying. And other beasts does to our body. Like I said, I'm not saying that it's harmful or it's wrong, but it's probably something that it does to us that caused them to believe that. You know what I mean? Which really supports the scripture.
Because in all actuality, if you take beef, if you stop eating red meat
Right.
for a couple years and you come back to it, the first bite of beef you take is gonna make you sick.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah.
You're gonna get sick than a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because it is a heavier thing. Again, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's a heavier thing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it does have certain effects.
It has an effect on you, and it cause certain changes to happen, to the inside of your body.
Exactly. Just like, but you got somebody who's a vegetarian, they can eat some chicken. It's not gonna do shit, man.
Yeah.
Truth be told,
eat some fish.
because and fish, because you got some vegetarians that don't eat fish and act like, oh, this ain't meat, even though it's a living being. You see what I'm saying? But my stepmom, she's a vegetarian, but she'll call herself eating McDonald's chicken, which really ain't even chicken anyway, But she'll call herself eating chicken from time to time. Why is that? Because it doesn't shock her body. If she ate a motherfucking hamburger, her body will go into shock behind that shit, man. You see what I'm saying? Because she hasn't had it in years. You know what I'm saying? So that's,
I'm not even saying that I would even support the theory, but I'm
yeah,
saying
but
you
it
guys
does. It's a
saying
heavier
that.
thing.
Yeah, but you guys even saying that.
Just like the
really
scriptures
prove
say,
what
because the scriptures is likened unto that meat. What kind of meat? It's likened unto that harder meat, man. You gotta have a certain type of teeth to chew that meat.
Right.
Your jaw gotta have a certain type of power to chew that meat. Your digestive system has to be at a certain type level to digest that meat. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's what these scriptures is like. But you ain't nothing wrong with eating that meat. But if you don't want to eat that meat, ain't nothing wrong with it either, man. That's why I said judge no man in meat. People say, oh, you ain't supposed to judge. I mean, judge no man in lawful meat. If a dude want to be a vegetarian, you can't judge that man for that. That's what he want to do. But if a dude want to eat him, a good steak, a good hamburger, get him some beef every day, you can't say a fucking word to that man about it either.
You see what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. don't judge them in their meat. Not saying because y'all making the Lord seem like a hypocrite, man. You're making the Lord seem like he's just the
Why
most
ever outlaw
unstable
any of
dude.
this shit, man?
Right.
If you just go later and say, you know what, we ain't gotta do it.
We
I
ain't
wonder
gotta
how
do
many
it.
of y'all didn't catch the balance in what the brother said.
As if what the Lord gives isn't perfect.
Exactly.
Because he bet, oh, see, the Lord saw that it was too hard for us. What you mean? Man, the Lord ain't this. The Lord's not this fucking pacifying fucking parent that a lot of you kids, that a lot of you kids have. You know, you people have these fucking pacifying parents that just say, you know, it is too hard for you. You don't have to do it. Fuck no. You do that shit till you get it right. Guess what? I had to do it. There's other kids out here that's doing it. Guess what? You gonna do it too. Makes no sense, man. The Lord just gonna like why? The Lord repented. That's repentance.
Now the Lord repents.
You see what I'm saying?
Now the Lord is a mind changer.
We changed
Now
his
he
mind.
changes. Where we at?
We on 54.
All right, go ahead.
After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all.
Okay, now it's the 6th day, and now Adam is chosen. Now, look, here's the shit about Adam. Everybody say Adam and Eve is the first man and the first woman. The scriptures don't say Adam and Eve is the first man and the first woman. The scriptures do say we all come from Adam and Eve. Why? Why do we all come from Adam and Eve? Even though there was people before Adam and Eve, why do we all come from Adam and Eve? This is something that's hard for these niggas to wrap their head around. Why? You know?
Say it again.
Why do we all come from Adam and Eve, even though there was people before Adam and Eve? Why do we say we all came from Adam and Eve?
Because that was a chosen line. Everybody was killed off during the flood, except Noah, that comes from
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. Adam's line.
Exactly. That's why we all cut. Not because Adam and Eve is the first man, because that's who made it through the first death. Okay? And that line created everybody on this earth. Through Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Through Noah, yeah.
Through Noah. So that's why we all come from Adam and Eve. Not because they were the first people created. We just read they
Funny
wasn't.
thing is because they don't even take an account. They don't even take an account of Noah and the flood.
Yeah.
No one really does.
And but look, the Nawabians believe in the flood, but they believe in different floods. They said there was this flood here, and certain areas of the world wasn't hit by this. They said Africa wasn't hit with this flood, and then this and that. That was only in the Middle East that was hit with that flood. You see what I'm saying? So, them niggas is bugged out, dude. This is why we all come from Adam and Eve. Okay, because that's who made it. That's the only people who, the seed and the descendants of Adam and Eve was the only people who made it through the flood and repopulated the earth. So yeah, we all come from Adam and Eve, but there were people before Adam and Eve. Okay, Adam just happened to be the chosen, just like Israel just happened to be the chosen.
Right.
You know?
For what? A couple thousand years.
Yeah, they had a while.
Right.
They did their thing for a minute. They went down. Now we've been out for a couple thousand years. It's this next world, man.
It's that next world, man. Doesn't that make perfect sense, man? They had enough. See, think about it. When you guys just say, "Oh, Adam and Eve was created," and then the Lord flooded the earth. How much time was in between that?
For some time.
You know what I mean? It was some time.
There's a period.
It had a period of time.
You had
well, even then, what I'm saying
if you go to Chronicles, the generations of Adam, there was a lot of motherfuckers that came out of there.
That was living for what? 2,000 years.
Yeah, 900 something years.
Yeah.
917 years, man.
Methuselah lived, I think, 964 years. That was one old motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Wasn't he the oldest?
Oldest man ever
Oldest
lived.
man.
Yeah, 964.
Oldest man
Something
ever
like
lived.
that. Was 967, 64? It could have been something like that.
Go to Genesis. What? Maybe 6.
It was something in there. I know he was 9 something, over 950.
Over 950.
Right.
Oldest man to ever live.
He lived a full life.
Almost lived that whole day.
Yeah.
Documented.
He almost made it a whole day, you know. But even then, what I'm saying is, from the time that people say that Adam and Eve was supposed to be so-called created, they're the beginning of man, until the time of the flood, it's not really that much time. It's what? How long would you say it was? About.
Wait.
From the time people say, we're going off of what they believe. They say that Adam and Eve was created to the time of the flood.
They make it as if it wasn't long at all.
You know what I mean? Like the Lord's just gonna see something for a couple years and then I'm gonna kill it off. Nah, man, they had enough time to really show how wicked they was to cause the Lord to do something
Just like
that.
motherfuckers now.
That's what I'm saying. They've been doing this for a while. I'm talking about for a long while. So guess what? The Lord has to come down and really let it get out of hand to really,
and
execute
the Lord,
His judgment.
the Lord have 3 worlds. That's what people don't get. three for understanding. That last final world, that's when the understanding comes. You had that first world got destroyed by water, the second world getting destroyed by fire, and the third world never be destroyed. Because the people that are going to be ruling that third world is going to be programmed to be righteous.
God's going to be really living in us.
That's right. Because now, like Paul says in the book of Romans 7, it's unrighteousness that's dwelling within us that causes us to err and go off, even though we want to stay righteous. In that time, that ain't going to happen. The righteousness is going to be living within us.
Separate.
That's right. We ain't going to have ain't going to be no unrighteousness out of the 12 tribes.
We just split, man. We find a reason to do it for the wicked.
Where you at?
I just finished 54.
Okay, go ahead.
All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
That's right. You made us the world for us, and this is Ezra, a Hebrew Israelite of the tribe of Levi, might I add. Okay, he said, you made the world for us. You made the world for Israel. You see, but this is, but what we finna read right now, hold on, let me see. Where we at?
Yeah, 53?
Yeah, 55.
All right.
This and another part, which we're gonna get to, is the reason why dudes like Josh say second Ezra is not it's not canon. Read.
As for the other people, which also came of Adam.
As for these other people, which also came from Adam, which are the other 17 nations, read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are nothing. All right, read.
But be like unto spittle.
They be like unto spittle. They are spit as far as the Lord is concerned. Now read.
And has
See, what he was doing there was quoting Isaiah. All right, that's what Ezra was doing. He was quoting Isaiah. All right, now read. That Isaiah 40 and 17. Read.
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
See, he's quoting Isaiah. Read.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been
Matter of
refuted.
fact, hold up. Hold that. Go to verse 9. Verse 9 in the same chapter. Go to verse 9. It's because of that. Even though, because you can't discount that, because even if you try to say, well, Ezra's ain't canon. Well, wait a minute. He ain't doing nothing but quoting Isaiah right now. But read verse 9.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. This is the reason. He said the world was created for our sakes. What world? Not this world, the world to come.
What's the
This earth, yes. But this world to come, that's our world, man.
what's the false prophets that they say is in the second Ezra?
It's in 6. Is it in 6? It's I think it's maybe in 2nd Ezra 7.
Because the one
It's
book,
about Yahweh Shah. Oh, we're gonna read it. We're gonna get to it
real
actually.
quick, the one book that you guys cannot refute. Oh, now that book is not in there.
Yeah, that book.
Now that book didn't
brother,
exist.
that's not a part of the Septuagint. They up on the Septuagint shit. Then this nigga want to tell me that the apostles used to read the Septuagint. First off, nigga, the Septuagint didn't come around for a long ass time since after the apostles. You genius. What does the Septuagint mean? 70, nigga. Okay? Which he might know. He might know that. But when was the 70 commission? Long after the apostle was on the scene. So they was not reading the Septuagint, man.
God.
Over here talking about some Septuagint shit. Okay, yeah, the Septuagint, they the ones who translated these scriptures, of course. But what I'm saying is you can't sit here and tell me that somebody who existed hundreds of years before the Septuagint came out, that they was reading the Septuagint. No, they wasn't reading the Septuagint.
Not even out yet.
And he's talking about, the second Ezra was written in the 1st century. It was revised and copied in the 1st century. Truth be told, when you actually go into it, a lot of these books in the scriptures, original form, you can't find. Right. Original Hebrew form, you cannot find. Even Old Testament scripture, Hebrew form, you can't find in its entirety. So if you're going to say that about second Ezra, a lot of this book going to have to go, man.
What about,
See, but that's why we're dealing with faith.
What about, then your boy was saying it was called 3rd and 4th Ezra?
Yeah, he was talking about his 3rd and 4th, because first...
Or 2nd and 3rd?
No, 3rd and 4th, because the original 1st Ezra is Ezra. And 2nd Ezra is Nehemiah.
Right.
And then 3rd Ezra is 1st Ezra, and 4th Ezra is 2nd Ezra.
Right.
Just like the book of the Maccabees, you can get a Maccabean Bible, they got 3rd and 4th Maccabees in it. You see what I'm saying? But the Maccabees are just dealing with the history. Right. You see what that's why it's not in the authorized version. It's just more and more history. But you could go get the Maccabees, like Sclavis, the Bar Yah had the shit. He had the Maccabean Bible with 34 Maccabees in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can even get that script because it's history. It's just like going into the Josephus. Ain't nothing wrong with 34 Maccabees. We just ain't dealing with it that much because it's just like Second Maccabees. Second Maccabees is basically saying the same thing First Maccabees say. It tells a couple different stories, but the general of it is saying the same thing First Maccabees said. You see what I'm saying? Right. Just going into the history. But they don't want Second Ezra because it says shit like, because look, they say Esau is not the white man. Number one, if Esau is not the white man, that's why they have to get rid of Second Ezra, because something like that, it says Esau is the end of the world. Meaning Esau got to be reigning at the end of this world. Right. That automatically, they can't deal with that.
They have nothing else to say about
because
that.
These Edomites, they believe the Edomites was destroyed way back, man.
At what point, hey, thank you. At what point were the Edomites destroyed? Y'all bring that up, man.
Salah.
Let it out.
Salah. I just thought about something. What was my first question? I said, who was the people wrath for the destruction? They said it could be anybody. He says, I understand how you guys going to say that it's Esau and yada yada yada, but we believe that Esau had already been destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And then what did he start talking about? So you guys don't believe that the Edomites was fighting against the Romans? What the fuck does that got to do?
I didn't say the Edomites didn't fight against Romans. Like I told the nigga on the debate, everybody fought against the Romans.
That's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with anything?
And then when I said, I could go into the history where the historians say that the Edomites were the ones that started the Roman Empire. Okay? That the Roman Empire was actually formed by the Edomites, and that's just not our theory.
And they know that.
These are so-called white scholars that came up with this and went into the history and went to the scriptures on how in Obadiah Esau is likened unto an eagle, but you can't go nowhere in Edom and see a fucking eagle. Okay? Right. Eagle is synonymous with Rome. Okay? But it's synonymous with Edom. Why is that? Why is he exalted himself like an eagle? Because he did it when he came into the power as the Roman Empire. Right. And he did it in America. Right. See that shit like that, but they don't want to deal with that. That's the thing. Look, and they say, like we said, about the history and dictionaries and shit like that, oh, y'all want to go pick and choose. There's a reason we picking and choosing out of this stuff, because it's got to go with the measuring stick of the scriptures. If it don't align with the scriptures and it's in history, then it's bullshit, man.
It's almost like they take away the validity of what we, the things we bring out to say the scriptures are valid, you take that away.
Yeah.
Because you say, oh, it was written in this time and then it happened in this time. You don't really know that.
Yeah.
You know it, but you don't really know that.
You read, like I said, and I told her on the debate, I said one group of white people say this and another group of white people say this, and you going with this particular group of white people because it helps out your doctrine and what you're trying to do the best. Right. So you can't sit here and say nothing.
Which is what they do with the different dictionaries. That's why you can go to one dictionary rather than another dictionary, because white people wrote this dictionary, scholars did this dictionary.
You kept saying that the word all, Salak.
Go ahead.
You said like the word all isn't in certain places. Right. Your brother brought that out.
And I told him the word all is not there. Do we win
to the Hebrew? I was looking at it right when you were saying it.
You know what? I'm on my phone talking, bro. That's Amos 9.
Amos 9. I'm looking at it and it says Salak, right? It said all that are called
by my name.
Yeah, all by my name.
It just said call and name. That's it.
Yeah.
It said Korah Shum. That's it.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up right now. All right.
Amos 9 right here, Mark.
No, I'm bringing it up on a blue letter to really
just
show
put that out there. And he said, well, all is there. I'm looking on eSword just because you got some type of app which I don't even know about.
eSword.
Okay, I'm looking right at the Strongs, dude. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The blue letter got the whole Strongs in there, dude.
Oh, he said you need to learn how to read the Strongs. I didn't know it was some fucking technique.
He tried to tell me how to read the Strong. Nigga, I'm reading the Strong. What do you mean?
I think like what you're saying is gonna like tell me that it doesn't say right here.
He literally tried to tell me something was in the scriptures, in the Strong's concordance that wasn't there.
Hey, you know what it is though? He probably
used a different sword.
He was using an app which I don't like
because
9 and 12.
But see, even so, if he's using eSword, he's probably using some kind of, you feel me? That's the whole app, and then what Bible?
Well, no. Because he's going into the Strongs.
Oh, okay.
The Strongs is only one way.
Okay.
But he was going into the Strongs. We want to go into the Strongs. We want to go into the Masoteric text. I mean, we could go into it, my nigga.
Oh my God!
Look,
okay,
go Yum. That's the heathen.
Right. Wait. It says
Korah Shum.
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure it's zoomed in. That they may. So like it's not gonna get it, but you can see it right there.
Yeah.
It says goy, right there. That's highlighted, goy, and that's it got all on it, and all of the heathen. That's basically what it's saying. The word there is goy. Goy doesn't mean all right?
And then look, keep going down. Really, it's the my. The my is the key.
Right. By my name.
Shem. Does it say my name or does it just say name?
Yeah.
Does it say Shamya? I'm telling you, if it was my name, it would have said Shamya. It wouldn't have just said Shem. It would have said Shamya.
Shamya. That's
Which
right.
should have been my name.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? A possessive. When you put the ya at the end, it's possessive, meaning mine. That's not there. You see what I'm saying? Talking about call by my name and try to bait us in. You see what I'm saying? We don't fall for that shit. Romans, any nigga that go to Amos 9, this is what I know when niggas really start getting defeated. When he starts trying to throw Hail Marys. Amos 9 is a Hail Mary, dude. You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
That is a Hail Mary at best. You mean to tell me, because Amos 9, it's telling you, even if the heathen are called by the name of the Lord, it ain't telling you nothing is coming to them but slavery.
Hey, I was about to. And even then, with you bringing that out, what are you saying? That they're gonna be called by the Lord's name, and that they're gonna be slaves? They're gonna. You're right. Listen, I don't know if you heard it in that recording. I said you're right. They're gonna be righteous slaves.
Right.
They're gonna be slaves, and they're gonna be obedient.
They're gonna be obedient, righteous slaves.
And the whole thing is this: they want to go into context every time we bring a scripture. Oh, well, you ain't put it in the right context. What is but then as soon as we point out the context of Amos 9 and 12, he don't want to focus on none of the context. He want to focus on my name. Let's focus on the context of Amos 9 and 12. The context is that these motherfuckers is going straight into slavery. That's the context. The context is who's going to be a slave to the nation of Israel. And it said all the heathen, but it named chiefly the nation of Edom, which means the nation of Edom ain't been destroyed and they got to be around today because we got to take them into slavery and they're going to be our chief slave.
Yeah.
And what have they been doing the last 2,000 years? They just been chilling out, not running around, fucking with the living.
Fucking with the living? Yeah.
You know?
This shit is sick, man. We cut these dudes up countless times, and it really got overlooked. It really got overlooked.
Man, that's like in a boxing fight. That's like in a boxing fight, I'm rocking you. And you're shaking, but you're not going down. You see what I'm saying? You're trying your best to stand up. You're going against the but I'm rocking you.
Like, what's your dude's name? Probnikov and Bradley?
Yeah.
It's like they was throwing a massive amount of punches, but we are
Bradley
fucking
is
you up.
rocking you.
Yeah, we're rocking the shit out of you. Boom!
To the point where now the ref just got to stop it. Because, dude, if it keeps happening, you're going to die.
You're gonna suffer serious damages, all right?
Worse
Like
than the
that.
beating of Apollo Creed.
Worse, it's gonna be. It was
Rocky.
like, dude, it was like, what's my nigga name? Who beat Duke Coop Kim to death?
Oh yeah.
I know you're talking about.
The boy.
The Asian nigga.
Yeah, it was. I think it was an Italian nigga,
Yo.
and he beat that fucking Korean to death. He beat
the
Duke
Korean
Coop
nigga
Kim.
to death, yeah.
Beat that motherfucker to death. I'm talking about. That's why they changed boxing from 15 to 12 rounds, because he's just beating the shit out of this dude.
Right.
All right, to the point where he just RIP'd, man. The fight should have been stopped. You see what I'm saying?
Brain
That's the thing.
dead.
These niggas was bleeding out, man. These niggas was bleeding out, and they didn't even know it. Them niggas was in purgatory. They was dead. They didn't even know it, man. My niggas bugging out.
This nigga pull a fucking rifle out this damn thing.
They just start banging shit.
That shit is sick, man. Oh, he pulled out his notes. He said he pulled out his notes.
He's trying to hold camp.
He about the whole camp, man. He gonna cuss his ass out though.
All right, go ahead.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
Ever be reputed? Meaning the Lord looks at these fucking crackers, these dudes, these Arabs, all these people like they're not shit. They've been reputed as nothing. Like seriously, Israel, and this is how he is anyway, man. How we should be. Look at these who the fuck are you, dude? Who is this nigga, man? Like who is this nigga? Like who the fuck?
who is this nigga?
Like who the fuck does this motherfucker think he is? You're a goddamn goof. You're a goddamn cracker. You're a goddamn camel doctor, dude.
Camel.
And you're up here talking shit to me? God's chosen?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Man, you could
are
off
you
with your
crazy?
head right
Yeah,
now.
that's right. I'll take your fucking head off, man.
Offended.
That's what Ezra's saying. These motherfuckers ain't shit. But they got us in derision. Lord, what the fuck is going on? Go ahead.
have become to be lords over us.
They can't be lords over. You got the Babylonian lords over us. Crackers lords over us. Right, read.
and to devour us.
They've been devouring us, and they're devouring us to this day. Now read, because understand something. When you're dealing with Ezra, Ezra's talking about this time. He's dealing in that time, going back, but he's talking about this time right now. The majority of his prophecy is dealing with this time right now. Now read.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten,
thy only begotten,
and thy fragrant lover.
That's why they don't like that. Thy only begotten. They don't like that.
That only begotten. We're the strangers and only begotten.
And are given into
Because
their
look,
hands.
because who is the Lord's? I mean, the Most High made Yahweh Shai, who is an Israelite.
That's right.
That's Yahweh's only begotten son,
That's evident.
an Israelite.
It's evident.
That's cool. The Lord was Jesus an Israelite? Is Jesus the Lord's only begotten son?
That's right.
That means he's only begotten an Israelite, which means he's an Israelite.
And who is the father of Israel?
That's right.
Isaac.
That's right.
Who is who?
Who is who?
Yahweh Shai. That's what I'm telling you.
They don't get
These
it.
scriptures.
So what was it? Abraham was a Babylonian. No, he wasn't. And then they said, well, when we say that, we're not saying that he was a.
Okay, then why do you say that?
Thank you.
Why do you say these niggas are always? I say that to say this. I don't want to hear that. Abraham lived in the land of Babylon. He was not a Babylonian.
Yeah, when you say he's a Babylonian, that means he's a Hamite.
He was a Hebrew. Well, actually, technically, he was a Shemite. You niggas want to sit here and go toe to toe with knowledge, motherfucking nigga. We know that, nigga. We'll break your ass down,
That's what I'm sitting there trying to tell him.
Calm your ass down, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I told the bro when we got done. I said it was at a point in time where me, this brother, and Tazapanya, Shalom, brother.
Yeah,
we was quiet, and I kind of felt like we was getting cut. But when I listened back on it, we was quiet because it's like, what the fuck are y'all saying?
Yeah, you niggas ain't saying. Dudes wasn't saying nothing, and then they want to sit here and say, "Oh well, I watched the video where this brother said this, that." Y'all clearly are not watching our video.
You're not watching our videos.
Because if you was watching our video, there's certain shit. Oh well, he was actually a Shemite. No shit.
No.
You know about the Ham-Medic,
Hey, what you said
Sham-Medic
about
and
Elder
Japhetic.
Tahar, you feel me? You didn't even watch the whole video, man.
About what?
About when they said that Job is an Edomite thing, you feel me? Josh was like, he admitted
And
to
I
not
bring
even
out
watch-
Caleb.
No, what
It
I'm saying.
was the other way around. Tahar didn't watch his video.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying to them, you feel me? Y'all don't even watch the full video and try to, you feel me, grasp what we trying to say to y'all.
No, hey, the brother's
Nah,
right.
but look.
The brother's right.
Josh
He
be
said,
watching some of our videos.
oh,
But
okay.
is he watching them?
I'm talking about the other one. But Josh, Josh ain't the one that's to bring
Some
come
of
at
them
us like
don't.
that.
Yeah.
It's Antoine and your boy LeVar that comes at us, as if, we don't know what we talking about. You don't want to sit up here and bring up the, perfected your hatred for the so-called for the white man.
But then these dudes is gonna sit there on the radio and then big me up and shit, talking about, well, namely Josh, brother, you're so smart. I respect you. This and this and that, but you gonna try to play me and try to tell me I don't know what, or like I didn't know Abraham was a Hebrew, a Semitic Hebrew. Motherfucker, we know that, dude. Like, this is Bible 101, my nigga. Like, we know this shit. Don't sit here and try to play us for the listening audience like we don't know what we talking about. We're qualified when it deals with these scriptures. If we wasn't, y'all wouldn't have been there trying to go back and forth with it, because we're qualified when it comes to this thing. Matter of fact, we are ordained from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I'll go even that far to say that.
That's right.
We are licensed and certified by the Most High and His Son
Yeah, the
and
scriptures
the
right.
Holy Spirit,
The
man.
scriptures say we've been thoroughly manifest in all things, man.
That's right.
Thoroughly. Ain't no way around it, man. Man. See, the thing is, you gotta prepare lessons, man. We come through the Spirit.
Like, we didn't prepare nothing for that. We called, he said, ask a question like, all right.
All right, yeah.
And that's how it all started. The question was at, and then the brothers was just on y'all, man. Y'all, man, Josh.
And we can go anywhere, Josh. And he know, but the thing is, Josh know that.
That's why he told the brother.
His boys don't know that,
Yeah.
but he know that.
We brought
Yeah.
the students and they wasn't ready, man.
That's why Josh told his brother, he said, hey, man, hey, this brother is cool. I can't really speak to the other brothers. I ain't never talked to him before, but, he kind of cool. I want to hang out with him, you know what I mean? And kicking and chilling, yeah. Ah, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit, dude.
But you know what that is? That's because when he heard the white man's the devil debate, you remember, then he want to come and bring the same formula about the Edomite. He gonna take that formula. He gonna take it to his Bible reel. He gonna use it for his Bible reel, man. You know,
And see, like,
he see what it is because he see
flattered.
the spirit over here, man. And yeah, it is. It's flattering.
It's flattering.
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. as they
Greatest
say.
one, right? But you know, but we done already, kind of figured it out, man. You selling your Bible real patent, selling
It's
it for
about
that
some money.
$9.99.
And now I see that, man. It's about money. I mean, you can say it's about this and that, but it's about money because at the end of the day, if you exclusive to these people, it's rare that you gonna make a lot of money doing this.
You know what's funny though, bro? Salah, hold that point. It's funny that you say that because I've been watching these Hidden Color series, right?
With the Moors.
With the Moors, you know, called Hidden Colors. I watched the first one, watched the second one, and then I went onto their website and they about to come out with a third one. Basically talking about, you know, the influence that politics has on, you know, black people. So basically, they have this fundraiser. They had a minimum. They wanted to raise $50,000 to, you know, to put it into production. They was up, when I seen it, they was up to $73,000. They said, you know, we got a minimum 50, but we want to get as much as possible. Now, when I'm looking at the video, I'm like,
ain't no way.
what are you guys really doing? The only thing y'all doing is sitting here interviewing people, showing, you know, clips of people's interview, and then you're showing pictures.
You're showing stock photos and stock video. Not even video they went out and captured. They're showing stock
That's
shit,
what I'm saying.
you know?
Why
Shit
do
they
you
could have
need-
went on Google and got.
Exactly. Why do you need $50,000? What do you need $50,000 for? Now, what I would think is, of course, production, what is it? Promotion, all this other shit, right? You guys have a hit series right now, Hidden Colors.
That
Why don't
people-
you just sit up there? You can make it easy as fuck. We just made a documentary doing the same shit that y'all doing
Yeah.
for free. Guess
Right,
what? Guess
for-
what we did?
for
Guess what?
$0.
Guess what we did with it? We put it on the internet for free. Put that shit, man. Send it to like 1,000 people and let them motherfuckers start forwarding it all over the place.
And if you're talking
And
about
get the
something
word out.
good, you feel me? If you're talking about something right, you feel me? People gonna watch that
People
shit.
gonna watch it, and guess
People
what?
watch
The
that
word
shit.
is gonna get out.
Yeah.
That's-
Right.
But guess
Just
what?
like the word got to us about that, man.
Exactly. The elders weren't out here sitting there charging people to sit up here and watch their videos, man. They put it on YouTube, and guess what? The word spread,
It just got out.
and the spirit moves from there, man.
Hey, shout out to
Y'all out here trying to-
because they got it on there for
That's
me to
right,
see.
man.
Yeah,
Shalom.
me
You know, Barakathum. But it's all about money, man. You gonna spend maybe $100, man, trying to get this shit out.
Dude, if you gotta, if
Go get a DVD burner, burn them motherfuckers
that's
yourself,
what I'm telling you, if you
and
gotta
ship them shit.
You can produce the DVDs. You can get the editing software, everything. I'm talking about. Let's say absolutely tops 2 bands.
2 bands,
Tops.
max, yeah.
I'll say. Maybe I'll give you 3. A Grace band. What the hell you gonna do with the other $70,000?
Funny thing is, because I'm sitting here thinking about this, I'm like, okay, well, maybe did they go somewhere? Are they dedicating their life to this? Are they traveling and shit? Like, we're here in Italy right now, you know, look at these icons. Look at this, look at that. These are, like the brother just said, this all stock photos and videos. What the fuck are you guys doing?
We do more intricate shit,
We
man.
do way more intricate shit than that shit.
The elders just did a
For free.
documentary, free of charge, man.
That's right.
GMS DocuTube. I made a channel.
Right.
I make it documentaries. Come and watch it.
For free, man. For free. Guess what? We trying to get this word out and get the fuck up out of this situation that we in. Whether it's because they not the truth, but I'm saying they believe in that, you know, we can kind of learn about the situation and then, you know, devise a plan to uplift us up out of this. You just trying to uplift yourself, man.
And put some money in your pocket.
Exactly.
Now we see what it's about. That's why the Bible say, buy the truth and sell it not. We're not out here just like with Nate. Nate got that store up. See, because you can make money off of Jake, but not all the... Jake ain't gonna buy a breakdown from you, man. These dudes are trying to sell breakdown. That's what Nate first was doing when he came on YouTube. He was trying to sell breakdowns. He would put a little segment up on YouTube. Then you got to go to his website and buy the DVD for the rest of the breakdown. That's how Nate was getting out. Niggas, all they thinking about is money.
That's
The
what
elders
you
at GMS, they first came when I went to their YouTube channel, Great Millstone, GR8 Millstone. This was over 5 years ago. They had 1,200 videos on that motherfucker. I didn't have to pay for shit. I sat up every fucking night and I watched every goddamn video on the channel, man. They didn't charge me nothing, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Real downloader wasn't ready for me to just yet.
Hey, and you can download it and they keep it.
Right.
But the thing is, that's why we said the shit on the documentary, which we ain't got it out yet, but Lord willing it'll be out soon. On the documentary, told, hey look, come get the truth. I'm not finna ask you for no money, nothing. I'm finna give you the truth. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm gonna hand it to you. That's why you're supposed to buy the truth, but sell it not. As in, when I'm handing it to you, but you're supposed to act as if you purchased it. I'm not selling it to you.
Basically, somebody's
We
in there,
handed it out.
somebody's in there tell you some bullshit. You're like, dude, I'm not buying it, man.
Exactly.
I'm not buying it. You accept it, man. You embrace it.
That's right.
What was that? I was about to say. I noticed before I came to this truth, I was cutting hair. Like I was really learning how to cut hair. I would go on YouTube and watch all these YouTube videos about how to cut hair, how to do the fade, how to taper, do all of this. Now you go in there right now, all these dudes that were just making videos, just really trying to help people, they all got the clips.
Yeah.
They'll show you. Yeah, they'll show you the finished product. They'll show you right when you start. Okay, you do this, boom, 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 boom. They show you the finished product, how it came out, look hella nice. They'll say, buy the DVD, $19.99. Buy the first set, $5.99. In the in a little box right there, got the link to it in the description box. They ain't got no more videos really that's showing you step by step how to do it on YouTube no more because they're not getting paid like that. They're not getting that many views to get paid off of YouTube, but as many views they got, if they sell enough, units of their DVDs, they'll be able to make some money. Sick.
That's crazy.
Now that's an actual business. That's a legitimate business. You can go and sell that. But this truth, for this truth's sake and this knowledge, it's all in it for them. Everybody's in it for the money, man. You can easily put this shit out for free, dude.
And that's why, and then motherfuckers wonder why we dealing with the elders of GMS, because out of all these other groups, the elders of GMS ain't talking about you giving them some money for nothing. And then this dude Josh, he told me, off the record, but I'll say what he said was that we don't gotta pay tithes no more. Now give me 1 Corinthians 9 real quick.
I got it.
Yeah, get it. Your 1 Corinthians 9, because in truth be told, because but his probably whole thing is because what brought me to it was when we was on the thing. He said, well, we don't know who the Levites are, and we don't have a temple, and the temple wasn't made by Israelites and all that stuff. First off, we do know who the Levites are, and we are the temple. But you got it?
I got it.
You got it.
91.
9. Well,
Our life is like into a race.
hold on.
Give me a second.
Wait, where's 9 at? Right here? Yeah, I am. Start at 7.
1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7. Who goeth to warfare a time at his own charge? Who planteth the vineyard and eateth not of the fruit thereof?
Okay, now let me ask you something. It said, who go to warfare at his own charge? Meaning we are out here, and it's not on our own charge. It wasn't our idea to come out here.
Right.
The Most High brought us to this warfare. But it said, read that part about the vineyard.
Who planted the vineyard and eateth not of the fruit
It
thereof?
said, who planted the vineyard and eateth not of the fruit thereof? Now that's key what Paul is talking about. Keep reading.
Or who feedeth the flock and eateth not of the milk of the flock?
Who feedeth the flock and eateth not of the milk of the flock? So the elders, they're feeding the flock through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So they can eat of the milk of the flock. And all the camps throughout everybody, all those, we all are feeding the flock. So we all have the right to eat the milk of the flock. You understand what I'm saying? Especially dudes like the elders who are, at the heads of this thing. They're feeding the flock, so they have the right to reap the benefits of feeding that flock, as in to receive the tithes.
That's right.
This is what Paul is saying right here. Paul was saying, really, truth be told, I should be getting paid off of all y'all because of the work I'm doing. Now I ain't finna demand for you to pay me, but truth be told, you should pay me. Now read.
Because it is commanded to
Yeah,
pay.
exactly. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're a nation of kings and priests. So you playing the part of the priest, even though you're not technically of the tribe of the priest, you playing the part of the priest, you deserve the wages of the priest. For your patrimony. But go ahead.
And that's why, the Levites, which is the priests, had got a portion of everybody's lot. We supposed to, they give us the word, we supposed to take care of them as well.
That's right. Because Levi wasn't having these other jobs and shit. We're no Levites, we're no Levite carpenters and shit, buildings, none of that shit. Levi in the temple, you had your different positions, you had your porters, you had your singers, you had and your Aaronite, which is the high priest. You see what I'm saying? You ain't have every, like, you know what I'm saying? Levi had our job, and the rest of the tribes, they had what they were doing. Sheep herding and, you know, raising the cattle. Levi, we wasn't doing none of that shit, man.
And they talking about they don't do certain shit because they don't know who the Levites are and shit. Where was it prophesied in the scriptures that you wouldn't know who the Levites were and that's why you wouldn't do this and do?
Wait.
It's
So,
just like you guys are. It's like you guys are making this shit up. Like
As you go along, yeah.
Like we don't know who the Levites are, so therefore we don't have to do this and we don't have to do that.
but Edom was destroyed.
Yeah.
Y'all can prove Edom was destroyed, but y'all can't prove
That you don't know. See, you're not even trying to figure out who the Levites are.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't care to know. You don't want to
Yeah.
know because you don't want to start giving him sacrifices and paying him.
And paying.
You know?
Because we don't know who the Levites. Why don't you? Actually, we should have said that. Why don't you know who the Levites
Why
are?
don't you know who the Levites are?
Hey, he said, I know who y'all claim to be the Levites. Well, they're not a claim. That's who the Levites are.
That's who the Levites. And then he tried to say you was a Benjamin.
First off, did he call
I'm
me a
a Levite.
Benjamin?
Yeah, he did call you a Benjamin, and I took quite a little
You
Benjamin.
just wait a goddamn minute, all right? Hold the fuck up.
There's a difference between seashells and grains of oats.
No, yeah. And this nigga, because this nigga, he want to sit here and act like, because he know I'm Haitian, so he probably sitting here, oh, well, that's the West Indian, Haiti's in the West Indies and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's probably his fucking outlook. Now,
That's something we was talking about a couple camps ago. You guys just
He knows.
y'all just
Yeah,
board
but
everybody
no,
up in
look.
one place.
He
He
knows. That's why he
He
knows my name. He done said my name plenty of times. I'm bad with names. You not bad with names, man. You do that shit the same way we was doing with fucking Raheem. Rakim. All right, the Rakim. All right. I thought I've been calling him Rakim so much. I wanted to call him Raheem right now to just disrespect his name. I mean Rakim. All right.
But that's the cold part about it, because it's like, you mean to tell me, we had that 12-tribe debate, which when I think about it, you didn't at all come close to disproving anything.
Man, you didn't say
He went into the strangers.
That's all it's about, the strangers.
How do you know you're not a product of the strangers?
It's called faith. Hey, and then when you go, Moses, by faith, called not himself an Egyptian, but a child of Israel.
Hey, and then they tried to pull out the fact that there was heathen amongst Israel when we came out of Egypt.
And the
there was
thing-
Africans amongst us.
And the thing about that is, that's not even true. Because when you really go into the Hebrew on that, the mixed multitude, the mixed multitude can be talking about a bunch of cattle, dude. Matter of fact,
Right.
get it. It's in Exodus. You know what chapter
Go
it's
ahead
at?
and get it real quick, bro, because I want to say this.
I got Exodus what?
This
Where
is
is
the
it
thing. This is the thing, bro.
I'm gonna look. Go ahead.
I asked him this simple question. I said, do you guys believe that that the mixed multitude had at least one person of each nation? They said, no. Of course I'm not saying that. So why do you guys plead so hard about the strangers and this mixed multitude, that leads to believe that everybody's, accepted in God? That's only Egyptians. So are you saying that Israel and Egypt is the only ones that can be saved? Because there wasn't no other fucking nations coming out of Egypt.
And then they
with
want to
Israel.
go to that Deuteronomy about the Egyptian, which they always, because you were a stranger in Egypt.
Because you were a stranger in Egypt. But what that got to do with anything? You always want to bring up the mixed multitude. That was only Egyptians coming out of there. So that's not no case to sit up here and plead to say, or no statement or no reason for you to sit up here and say that everyone's accepted because of the mixed multitude. That's only Egyptians. Are you telling me that there was every nation coming out of Egypt with Israel at that time? No, you out of your mouth you said it wasn't. So it makes no sense, man. Your shit doesn't add up. So, brother, you got a question?
I was just curious. Are you guys like fundamentalists, or are you guys like Islamists?
We're not Islamic. We definitely are fundamentalists, though. We deal with the fundamentals of the Bible.
Okay, to you that means the truth, right?
The absolute truth, yeah.
And you have to go back to the beginning, right? Don't you?
Yeah. We go back to the beginning. We deal with the whole. We go back to
we
the
just been talking about the
You use the
beginning all day.
language of the beginning, or you just go to the original meaning?
We use the language at the beginning as well. We get into the ancient Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, and we get into the various languages that came before English. Aramaic, but we go prior to Aramaic.
Before that?
Yeah, before Aramaic with Paleo
Do you
Hebrew.
go before Egyptian?
Well, Egyptian don't have a language. They have pictures. They have glyphs. They don't deal with a written language like this,
You don't consider that any type of truth, or you just only
I mean, Egypt, they got their stories, but here's the thing about Egypt. You got all these magnificent structures in Egypt. You got all these pictures in Egypt, right? Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing that's on none of them walls relevant today. That's the thing about Egypt. A lot of our people, they like to get into Egypt, but it's not relevant. See, a lot of our people, they don't deal with the Bible, or they get turned off by the Bible because we've been lied to about the Bible so much. This Bible is relevant today. This Bible speaks about all the problems